Hello everyone, my name is Phawx. Once again we're taking a look at the GPD Win Max, what GPD calls their gaming laptop, obviously still handheld. I am really digging this device, and one thing that Ice Lake still isn't giving us is absolutely easy gameplay with great visuals without really having to touch configuration files. Unfortunately, for a lot of DirectX 11 games, these games from 2011 through 2015, a lot of them are still going to be a challenge for us with this particular chipset. Tiger Lake is going to be probably the first system on a chip at this type of wattage that will actually start to have decent visuals at a good frame rate within this type of wattage. Since we aren't there yet, there are some things that we still have to do. One thing that I'm doing here is I am disabling shadows. As you can see, there are no shadows here. So this is actually touching the configuration file in your conf directory, your app data directory. Another thing that we have to do is if you take a look at the core frequency stuff here, I've added this extra bit just so that you can kind of see what's going on. In my previous videos this wasn't in here, but I just put it in here now just so you can kind of see what's going on. I am limiting us to 20 watt TDP. And if you can see our frame rate, we get around 30, but every now and again we're going to be dipping down to 24, the low 20s. One way to have a consistently higher FPS, in the 45s, lowering out on the 30s instead of the 20s, is by disabling two of those cores. So if we disable those two cores, we can divert power to just two CPUs and have a more consistent high frame rate. And why we want that is because DirectX 11 really wants high single-threaded speeds, not so many cores. Dual core is fine, and then we still want to divert a lot of power to GPU. You can see we're putting a lot of power to CPU, and GPU has to limit itself. So now we are going to do a thing where we kind of diversify power ourselves manually, and obviously this is for specific types of DX11 games that are troublesome. So give me a second, I'm going to go jump into BIOS and we're going to disable some cores, and then we'll go back into this. Alright, now that we're in the BIOS, we're going to go ahead and go to CPU configuration. We're going to go down to active processor cores. We're going to switch this to 2. We're going to back out of here, and we will save and exit. The only thing that you need to do is basically just hold the Del key when you see the GPD logo, well, before the GPD logo comes up, and then you'll be able to jump into the BIOS. Let's go jump right back into, actually I'm going to go to the task manager, test configuration, just so you can see those 2 cores. Alrighty, and as can be seen right here, we have only 2 cores. We no longer a quad core, especially when we jump in, you're going to see on our overlay that you're not going to see those cores 2 and 3, because it's 0, 1, 2, 3. So that's it. So let's go ahead and jump back into Sekiro and we'll take a look at how performance is. Alright, and we're back with 2 cores. Now you're going to see that our GPU clock won't really be going down to about 400 megahertz anymore. We're going to be sticking at a higher clock rate for our GPU more often, as we don't need to power as many CPUs anymore. You can see our CPUs are low right now just because of the particular arrangement of the scene doesn't really need it. As we move around, CPU's going to bounce up. And we're going to have more consistent performance. Frame rate, we won't be seeing that much more about, you can see that we hit high 20s as a low rate instead of going down to 24. Obviously we will still hit that as I move around into bigger spaces, but I've been moving around in this space before, and we're going to have a better, more consistent frame rate in this way. We're gaining 10, well, at this point, if it was low 20s, it's about a 10 to 20% boost by doing it this way, staying within the same TDP. And then obviously the game is actually, super fluid and, better to play this way. So without further ado, we'll just kind of go ahead and just play this way now. Drop kick. Yeah, it's so satisfying. Just like staring at him. Like, I mean, if you saw that happening, right? Some guy just run up and stare at a dude with a sword, and then insta block and like one hit kill him. I don't know. I don't know. Just in my head, that's pretty funny. Oh man, it's been so long since I played this. Did I get my grappling hook yet? I don't think I did. Where do I have to go? I have to. Ooh! Why is it saying page up? Don't say page up. Alright. What's page up? Do I even... Oh, I do have a page up. Let's press page up. Ugh. I had to press FN and up. I should really go into the configuration part and make sure that doesn't exist anymore. In the air near a wall jump, page up near it. Whoa! You're pressing. I dashed off. Perhaps why? No? Oh man, that was sick. Slicey. Oh, I heard something where someone wanted to battle. To battle and victory. I need to get over yonder. How do Climo? There's definitely something else down there. Probably just another lizard thing. Alright, where are we? Where can I run off to? Don't want to be over here. I would like to get on that bridge. Alright, let me backtrack a bit. Give me a second while I figure that out. X is page up. Good to know. It's also to grab onto a ledge, which is extremely important. eavesdrop. I love that they're talking about a secret patch. Hey, you know about that security flaw that we have? We should have a conversation about that. No! Oh. I was like... Oh, Hobbit monster. Eat it! Troll under the bridge. Ledge hang. I don't wish to have ledge hang. Do-do-do. Should I have ledge hanged on the other side? No, I should not ledge hang over here. I will ledge hang over here. Oh, I can go down there. Oop. Drop. Pick up. Thank you. Hoop, 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 hoop. Sekiro. Yes. That's fine. Let's skip it. Back to the action. Oh, this is actually a super taxing scene right here. This thing actually destroys computers and stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead. This is a boss fight. Wow, it's actually running pretty well right here. Whoa! Did I... Oh, no, I didn't die. Oh, now I died. And this is where you meet the dude, and he gives you your power-ups, and all the good stuff happens. But yeah, I think this is actually pretty good. That one scene with all the flowers and stuff was actually what I was hoping to get to, because that's where, typically where, like on the Win 2, performance tanked. But considering that performance was still pretty good for us, pretty happy with that. Yeah, so this is Sekiro running on the Win Max. As always, guys, thank you for your time, and thanks for watching.